Hi guys, welcome to my terrific Tuesday videocast. So this is becoming more of a habit as I'm trying to bring presentation to you, leading to discussions around building startups and launching products for entrepreneurs and founders. So since this is a habit almost, I decided that I'd talk about consistency today. Last week we talked about intent and focus, and we discussed how intent brings motivation to take action. But what leads to success? It's the consistent effort around that action. Intent deals more with strategy, that how your vision defines that what your next steps would be. But it's the consistency that leads to a consistent results. And success comes from your everyday pounding the pavement and leading your project forward. So there are a few key attributes and outcomes of consistency. These outcomes lead to effective engagement of your resources, your energy, when you're pushing forward with your project. Let's talk about a few of them. Consistency helps with measurement. When we launch a project, when we launch a startup or even an ad product or any small program or a script, until you have tried it in a consistent manner for some period of time, you will not be able to collect enough data to analyze the efficacy of the program or the results, the outcomes of the program. So you have to consistently keep on doing the actions that are supposed to derive the results that will help you to analyze that if you're going the right direction or not. When I launch projects or I do startup ideas, I generally give it 6 to 9 months. And what I keep on doing is that I put the right foundations, the right pieces in place, and keep on collecting data from different resources so that I can evaluate over the time period that whether this action that I took was the right way of doing it, or if that's the right path, or whether it's complete failure. Now, obviously you may think that, hey, 6 to 9 months is a long time, but for me as a parallel entrepreneur doing multiple things together, I may do 2 other things together, but I keep my silos intact and keep on practicing them to collect those results. Then consistency also creates accountability. Who you are, your persona. When you present yourself in front of the world, when you are launching a project, when you're meeting with people, your business partners, it's very necessary to be accountable. Be on time, be at the place when you are supposed to be, deliver what you have committed to deliver. And being consistent helps us to act on our expectations from others and also what people expect of us. So consistency kind of creates the backbone of the character that you are presenting in front of the world alongside your product and your venture. So when we are creating our brand, the messaging of our branding hinges on consistency. What we do every day, every week, every month, that sets the tone. It also defines how we present ourselves to the outside world. While strategy gives us a roadmap that how we go from point A to point B, being diligent and religious about our action helps to paint the picture of our intent. So while the intent and focus, again, as I mentioned last time, defines the characteristics of the pursuit, it is the consistent effort that kind of leads to the successful implementation of that. As a founder, we have several responsibilities. We have responsibilities to our investors, to our customers, and to our employees. And I look at consistency as rituals. So these rituals help us to deliver ourselves to higher standards. So when you keep on coming back and doing the same thing, the right thing again and again every day, you just set your standards above and higher than what you see yourself the day before. So as you keep on pounding, as you keep on moving it forward, you are able to kind of inch closer to the success. So one of my favorite speakers is Sinek. He talks about leadership aspects in corporations and working environments. And the other day I was watching this great video snippet about what he thinks about consistency does. So I'd like you to take a look at that and see that how he kind of curves out consistency as a very critical piece of success. So check it out.
Relationships aren't built out of thin air. They take time. It's consistency versus intensity. You can't get in shape by going to the gym for 9 hours. It doesn't work that way. But if you go to the gym every single day for 20 minutes, you will absolutely get into shape. Consistency matters more than intensity.
So finally, to summarize everything, consistency does few amazing things. It builds trust, it creates momentum and progress, which is very key to any startup founder to move things forward. It encourages loyalty, and it also sets the tone, it sets the expectations right from the beginning. So that is another critical element. And finally, it drives engagement, it drives subscription, it drives participation. So when you are trying to bring partners on board, you're trying to bring employees on board, your mission is to drive everybody towards your goal, towards your ambition. Your consistent effort and the rituals and the higher standards that you set, it leads to other people to subscribe to your dream and help you make it successful. So once again, I believe consistency is a very critical element. I'm always striving to be consistent myself and working hard on keeping everything on a regular basis. But then we kind of drift. But the best part of entrepreneur and a founder spirit is that we kind of drive ourselves back into that model and keep on pounding it again and again. I hope this discussion leads to some interesting ideas. Please feel free to write a few things in the comments section, and feel free to reach out to me directly, and we can carry forward this discussion further. Thank you very much again for your valuable time. Have a wonderful day.